of the power of labor and everyday workers across the country. That they should respect our way of life and our right to be able to have dignified wages, benefits, and civil rights for every American. I just got off the plane from LaGuardia just maybe an hour or two ago, and I rushed straight here to be able to share this day with you all. And I wanted to be the first to give you some encouraging news. Because very often we'll see people say, what is the point of rallying? What is the point of bringing people together? We should never underestimate the power of organizing right now in this moment. When they see us gather in the streets, you should know. When I go back to Washington, they talk about it and they are getting very afraid. They are getting nervous, New York. And I want to give you a perfect example of this right now. We've seen with our federal workers, them being laid off, cuts across the board. We've been seeing our VA workers and those who serve our veterans being cut off and laid off without dismissal. We've been seeing individuals calling for a ceasefire, getting locked up and suspended of their due rights. We've been seeing folks who process our Social Security, federal workers processing Social Security for so many different people. And what we saw right now, next, excuse me, sir, when we saw right now, next, is that they wanted to go after Medicaid, and they are going after Medicaid next. Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. Next week, the Republican caucus is scheduled to mark up cuts, dramatic cuts to Medicaid, to seniors and vulnerable people across the country. But we've been rallying, folks. In fact, right now as I speak here, Senator Sanders is at a 5,000 person rally in Philadelphia. And we are joined by brothers and sisters across the country. And one of the things that I've just learned coming up on this stage is we've been rallying in Idaho, 12,000 people in Idaho, 36,000 in Los Angeles, 34,000 in Denver, 23,000 in Tucson, 15,000 in Phoenix, 9,000 in Missoula, Montana, and today 6,000 here, right here in Foley Square in New York City. And as I was walking up to this stage, we found out that they have stopped and suspended next week's Medicaid cuts because they're getting too scared. They see you, New York. They see the gathering. But our fight is not over yet. Our fight is not over because they have only suspended it. They think if they slow this, they think if they can do this in the shadow of the night, that they can get away with it. So they have moved it to May 12th, another 2 weeks. But one thing that we want to make sure that we do is that we stay on them, because we have an assignment right here at home. Nicole Malliotakis of Brooklyn wants to vote for these Medicaid cuts. Mike Lawler of Westchester County wants to vote for these Medicaid cuts. Congressman Lolota wants to vote for these Medicaid cuts right here in New York. So we know that our assignment now is that they get a strong message. They vote for this, they're gone next year. We're giving them a boot next year. So if they want to stay, this trash has got to go.